There we go.
Deanne, I apologize ahead of time if my character is nasty to you. I'll try not to be too nasty. I'm trying to remember this is not PG, but I have to still be PG.
PG. If you're
Yeah.
nasty.
I thought we were mature audiences.
But I'm not allowed to say cunt.
Well, you just did. So
Are we live?
if we
I
get,
hope not.
yeah, we are. If we get booted because of
Oh,
that, then I don't know.
you didn't tell us. No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
Shit.
See, this is
I got
you
the biggest
forget.
potty mouth of anybody. I'm trying so hard, guys.
Tina, you forget. Of course, we're live. This is the best part for people watching. All the
Shit.
all the.
The upside is nobody's actually watching right now, but
Oh, good.
there are zero
Okay.
viewers. But there will be later when they watch the replay.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I don't edit anything yet, so just
Yet.
Well, eventually I have plans to edit some stuff eventually, but
So,
right,
Tina,
what?
do you,
Actually, I
do you
think
like?
we're gonna get
Do you
rid of
like?
that roll 20 thing over Dan's head and put it over on the left here. Hang on one second. Oh, go
Do you,
ahead.
do you like to throw that word around like British people do?
You
The
know
C
what?
word?
No, I don't. But I have a lot of British friends. They're gamers. It's see this,
Yep.
see that, bloody this. It's just they call each other. It's yeah. Instead of saying "oh darling," they're like "oh
Charlie
hello."
Hunt, right?
What?
They got Charlie Hunt.
Charlie Hunt. Hey, you Charlie Hunt.
But I mean, yeah, and I mean, I don't have a lot of British friends, but I've got a couple and certainly watch British stuff. It's like, yeah, that falls under
If
the
I if I
normal swears.
if I say something,
Right.
if I call that, if I call someone that, um, generally it's in front of them and it's
Mm.
very subtle. I usually just kind of shake my head and say, can't understand normal thinking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
I say it, I mean it.
I just throw it around the way my British friends do. That's I just got so used to hearing it. So yeah. Apologies to anyone who was offended.
Yeah.
Told people that
Oh, wait.
before.
Sorry, not
I've got
Should I
sorry.
be?
exes.
Should I be? Well, I to be offended.
Are
Wait,
you
let me
offended?
check.
I am offended.
Should I be? I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't feel offended, but if you want me to be,
Will you be offended on my behalf, please? Since I'm having a hard time being offended right now.
Wait, what's that?
You
What's
got
that?
got your back.
I don't feel tardy. That's,
Hot for teacher.
yeah, hot for teachers. I don't feel
Hot for Goblin.
tardy. All right, so
All for Goblin. Yep.
so when last we left them, you guys took care of that. Farkas disabled the trap. You guys beheaded this guy.
After he got
You
pushed
guys
off
got
the
lots
cliff.
of information with via questioning, and intimidation, and the detect thoughts spell.
Yeah, we found quite a bit of dump.
Yeah, kind of got a little bit of a back stuff. Up ahead from where you were, you know that there's a. I mean, it's still quite a ways, but it's a tomb of sorts. But you can see it
Right.
from where you're at. You can see, um, like, like pinpoints of light, like 2 pinpoints of light up on a rise, like way in the distance.
So you said it was up ahead and across the river. We were seeing bits of light, like maybe coming through windows or
Yeah.
something like that. Torches.
Yeah, yeah, some kind of torchlight
Ice-
possibly. It's
Ice
pretty far
giant
behind.
tomb.
That is what you guys have been kind of led to believe is the tomb of Jarl Yarad, the ice giant, the frost giant. Yeah. So
Are frost giants from Norway and Sweden in your world? Do the frost giants talk like this? Well,
The
it's,
frost
Pookin, pookin,
giant.
red, white, and blukin.
Yeah, they're kind of like that. They're all named Sven. No, I'm just kidding.
you have some
It's
news.
Brian! He was trying to name my character Sven. Sven here.
Sorry, this is an inside joke between me and Tia. Every time I hear somebody say his name is Sven. Plus, that works out great
Well.
It
You
works
see,
out
to
great
remain in
because
our team, we're going to have to kill you.
it works out great too because Sven is the lost Voltron character too. If you remember,
Oh,
if you watch the old Voltron series, Sven is the original pilot of the Black Lion or whatever I think it is. He's one of the characters, but anyways, for whatever reason, he ends up dying or disappearing or something along those lines, or you think he's dead and comes back later. It's weird, but anyway, yeah. So, regardless, so are you guys gonna head up the trail?
Do you want us to introduce ourselves?
What about
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
pick up
I mean,
this Drow's
Did you
head
wanna
and
do
toss
that?
it to Yue.
I was gonna say, where's my head? Yeah, he looks at you when you cut the heads off. He just goes, "For fuck's sake!" Gets very frustrated. So just suffice it to say, he's just standing there looking really angry right now.
Does
You catches
we
the
tried
head.
to do you.
Does,
We
does
tried to
Yue,
do it justice.
look? Does Yue grab the head like this, like like just kind of like walk away with it?
Sure, why not?
My head.
Yeah, he just it's dirty looks all around. Dirty looks.
like a little child.
I mean,
Taking this
I
head.
wanted this guy's head. I wanted this guy's head, and I didn't get. At least he didn't say I had no balls. I had to cast invisibility on some cat that I don't even know.
While you guys are standing there,
I know.
the
I
log
know.
is on you. Oh no.
You did. You did. Your character didn't do it happily.
Oh
But-
no, he didn't.
There's quite dismay about doing it, but it did pay
Yeah.
off.
But I was able to keep concentration because I just kept thinking to myself, I'm just gonna skin this guy. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll just skin him. Oh.
Where is Apollo at? I don't see Apollo. Do you
He's-
see Apollo?
He's right in the middle.
Oh, okay. There.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
whoops. Let me...
I think I can open his sheet.
Oh, you got
I
you
can
got
move
access
them.
already. Okay.
I
Okay.
think
no.
I think it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
So I opened it and I didn't get the blank sheet that said use character.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
Okay. So go ahead, Richard. Go ahead and introduce you and your character.
okay.
I should probably get remember.
Hi
how to do
everybody.
this.
Welcome to Action Surge. My name is Richard, and I will be playing Callan Vorst, who is his stage name as a bard is Flag. He's a tiefling, and his non devil part is dwarven, and he is son of the dwarven entertainer Harold the Handsome, and he likes he doesn't quite know who his mom was. She left when he was when he was born, and he was told it was for his own safety, but he kind of still bears a grudge against her. So anyway, he's a bard and is tuteled and tutelaged under his father, and his father said, "Hey, you got to go out on your own." So he left Mirabar with his friend and companion Spike the Arctic Fox, and going to try to make his living as a bard. Went to down regular around communities, singing and entertaining, and he ran into these numbnuts guys, and he's gotten involved in this stuff with these Drow who seem to be want to spoil a ritual festival type of thing, and they've broken the moon, and so now we're all on our way. So yeah, I like to sing a song or two and make a joke, but I'm a little light on this adventure and stuff. Anyway, so that's me.
All right. So, Teeny, do you want to go next or?
Yeah, sure. I am Tina. I am playing Azamar sorcerer named Yue Shun Li. Anybody who was watching last
Gesundheit.
session
What was that
may.
again?
What?
I said
His name?
Gesundheit. What was that again? What was his name?
Yue Shun
What's
Li.
his name?
Yue Shun Li.
Okay.
Yeah. Yue Shun Li. Yeah. He goes by Yue. So, but nobody knows anything other than his last name, and he's not even saying that's his last name. Currently, he is out adventuring because he woke up on top of a snowy mountain, not knowing who he was or where he was, other than just this deep longing for a woman who he's his wife. Got me?
Yeah, that we got. You got deep longing. Yep,
Okay.
gotcha.
Yes, deep longing for a woman who he assumes to be his wife because he does have a ring on his finger, which is very precious to him. He also has a very deep strong feeling that there is some heritage of power that is his birthright that he needs to reclaim. So he is out there searching for his power and for his woman. He otherwise doesn't care about anything else.
All right. How about we go to Daniel? Dan, what do you want to share about your?
Okay, my name is Dan. I will be playing Farkas Longtail. I'm a tabaxi. I'm wearing rather normal looking gear. Every now and then you'll see a kind of a nervous twitch. Not sure, you guys might not know what it's from, but he has some underlying issues that he has. Other than that, he prefers the art of stealth and cunning to stay alive. Um, doesn't like to be up in the front. Kind of likes to stay in the shadows, where his
Tough.
coloring of his fur and his grayish colored clothes kind of blend in the best. Um, as as when the party did find me, I was actually out in the woods, trying to gather up herbs. So that's
Catnip.
thing I was looking for. So that's about it
Shh! Don't tell anybody.
for me at the moment. So
All right. And John, are you there? Oh, it was real quiet. You might have to mess with your.
John.
There you go.
And I'll be playing Silverhorns, who is a Warforged wild barbarian in the form of a Minotaur. My goals are that I'm looking for the person responsible for destroying the army I was a part of, and trying to build up a fighting force of extraordinary magnitude to take him on.
Extraordinary magnitude.
Extraordinary magnitude. Okay.
You guys in your
You
Kentucky
caught
Fried
me. You
movies.
caught me off guard with that one, John. Because usually I'm the one that says. Next time you say that, you gotta say that.
uh,
Okay, so go ahead. Sorry, John. Fighting for
No, that's
extraordinary
about it.
magnitude.
please go on. Oh, great, you
Okay,
broke
all
it
right.
again.
So Apollo isn't here with us right now. He had some other business to take care of. Uh, Essentially, Apollo. Richard, what is Apollo?
Well, I'm looking for his bio, but he is a Eldritch Knight
Fighter,
fighter.
right? Okay.
Um, yeah, and I remember he is. I'm looking for. He's a half elf, and what I boy, what did he say he didn't want
So
to have
so
said?
essentially,
Oh,
he
oh,
was. Oh, go ahead.
he's a he's from noble family, but he is kind of estranged from them. So
Yeah, and there's some
he's
kind of
out on his
scandal
own.
that has happened, right?
Right.
Why he's estranged or
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
he said he's trying to break away from his family's bullshit,
Yeah.
is what he said.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So he's doing that. There's more details that he told me, but he said don't. Those are the secrets. So
Oh, okay.
so I'm not going to tell the secrets, but the details of the scandal are as yet unknown to it. But it's definitely his dad doesn't like him, and so he's off on his own. And he ran into when he ran into the town. It was right after all the hullabaloo with the Drow and the stealing of the artifact. So he came and followed the crew after that, and clumsily stumbled into us a couple episodes ago. Was nearly killed by UA, and now he's joined the party.
Hey, he just stood above a bush and went, "Hi."
And
Yep,
He had it coming.
and I'm Brian. I'm the DM. I don't really count. I'm just here. Um,
you're the
try
most
try
important guy,
trying
Brian.
trying to spin some storage type stuff, some narrative. Um, so the three NPCs that are with you guys are Gregor, Gold Sneezer, and Gregor Hawthorne, Gold Sneezer, and Thyron Warstriker. Gold Sneezer's an alchemist. He's basically a little, well, he's a wizard, and he has a propensity for sneezing out iron pyrite, which is fool's gold. Um, this dust every time he sneezes, and he's sneezing constantly. Gregor is a ranger, but he's a gloomstalker. He's a witch hunter. Uh, And Thyron Warstriker is also known as the Executioner, and he's kind of searching for his brother, who is a fallen paladin in his own right. And yeah, so that's kind of how they ended up with you guys.
He's vying with having that title taken from him by UA.
The their friend Sven Silvermane, the pirate, the pious, is back at town, and he's a little stoned.
Quite
Yeah.
stoned.
He's been petrified by something. So he's
We haven't gotten the unpetrify spell yet, so
right.
Soon,
We'll
right?
we'll be back to town when we're higher level, boys. Anyway.
yep. Just stay right there. Don't move.
Have fun storming the castle. All right, so you guys are gonna head up the road to the tomb. Yes, no.
So the tomb is on the other side of the river
I
or on
can't
the same
remember,
side of
were
the
you
river?
guys planning on taking a long rest here, or were you guys planning on continuing on?
If we have the opportunity to rest, we might as well. I need to attune to
think-
that ring y'all gave me.
I think you guys had kind of decided that maybe here is not the best place to long rest, since it's like right on this cliff and it's like wedged toward the road and whatever. It's a good spot for an ambush, but
Okay.
I can't remember if you decided you were going to rest or not, though.
I don't think anybody said anything, really.
No, looking at that.
I'm only down like 2 hit points, and I don't
So you guys
do spells.
Yeah, I
good
think.
to go.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because
Until we can find a better place to camp or whatever.
looking at the marks, it looks like pretty much everyone is pretty close to full health, and I don't think, other than the invisible spell, how you doing on spells? You still good?
You use a cantrip and an invisibility spell, but I get to use that once per day free, so I am fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So that's We had you pew pew stuff.
Yes.
I'll need to short rest eventually because I think I've only got 1 rage left. But
I actually might have used those last time, even. I don't know. But I don't remember.
I use 2 of them. I get 3.
Oh,
I
you
know.
get 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get. Yeah, it's my Constitution bonus. So
I thought it was okay.
I
I
get-
thought it was
I have-
proficiency.
so I have 1 more left.
Is that proficiency times a day?
No, it's Constitution.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So
That encourages you to be constitute.
constitute and resolute. Oh wait, no. All right. So as you head north, you can realize that the dark wood itself is old beyond imagining. Here, let me switch the music thingy here to change that back to.
Can you put a number on that?
No, because it's beyond the numbers.
Really
It's beyond-
freaking old.
It's beyond imagining. Hold on. Do I have woods in here? Forest. Yep.
Should we just stay put, or are you going to move us to a different map?
Yeah.
All right, I stay put.
I'm gonna move you to a different.
It's actually
Um,
based on level, but I'm at 3 right now.
Do what now?
The number of times your rage is based on your level. I'm at 3 times a day.
Are you?
Or 3 times
Are
a
you only
day.
level 3?
You're level 4.
We're level 5, aren't we?
No, we're
We're
level
level
4.
4. We're level 4. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Are you
Yeah,
3?
keep
Are you
trying.
4? Are you
So-
5?
Yeah,
What level are we?
There's a
we're
chart.
10. We're level 10.
Is it chart
There's a
based
chart
on your level?
level.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at any rate, hidden under the canopy in the cold cliffs farther north is a solitary bog. And just across the river is a large stone structure, a mausoleum or temple of chiseled white rocks featuring an immense front stair and a grove of old trees planted in double columns. 2 braziers burn brightly in the pervasive night, illuminating its pair of tall, heavy bronze doors. And this is what essentially kind of you see in front of you here is
We can see him across the river.
see across the river.
Mausoleum, everybody. Mausoleum.
Mausoleum to you too.
Mazel tov Liam.
Mausoleum.
Is it of giant size proportions? Like,
Yeah, like, well, yeah, essentially, like the doors are probably 20 feet tall. They're only
So they're
about,
not like
they're
pygmy
only
frost
about
giants?
they're only about 5 feet wide, the each door, but it's a double door. Hold on one second, I'm trying to find you guys here.
Plus 5 is when you carry the.
Carry the 2, -1.
So are we
Pygmy
appearing
frost giants.
top, middle?
Trying to find your characters real quick here. Hold on one second.
They're in that column on the right hand side.
Yeah, somewhere. I hope. Got a bunch of monster loot things here.
Yeah. Is it okay if you guys are represented by monster tokens? That's all I've got.
uh,
I want to be the Tarask. I want to be the Tarask.
I want to be the holder.
Everybody wants to.
Be a gold dragon.
No gold dragon for you.
I just want to be able to go, behold, and then unleash my little tentacles. I want to look like Krang, okay? I mean, that's
Only if you talk like Krang.
that's all I can see. When I think beholder, I just see Krang.
Hold on, what in the world is going on with this? I added a bunch of stuff just now, so. Here's NPCs. Well, here, if I put some of the NPCs on the thing, then
So
you guys
dark.
can see, yeah, you guys shouldn't be able to see anything right now because of the dynamic lighting, but if I put the NPCs on the map, then maybe you can see out of their eyes some of them, but I don't know. Characters, there we are. Okay, so UA, Silverhorns, Apollo.
Oh. We walked right up to it. So did we have to cross the river, or does it even not matter? At
Yeah,
this point?
you crossed the river, but it was a bridge. Like there's an actual bridge by the river.
Why didn't we wait till he had to cross the river as opposed to jumping across that bridge way back 2 sessions ago?
So you
That's what I was thinking.
because you had to go across the bridge that's by the tomb, not the. I mean, I guess you could have went up the other side and then went across the bridge and went back down, but then that would be taking you in the other direction. So. Okay, so hold on, who am I missing? Dan's character. Where's Farkas at?
Sling.
Farkas, where you at, Farkas? I'm gonna look him up. Oh, hey, wait, here's Spike. Farkas.
Thank you. Oh, am I underneath somebody?
No, you're not even on there yet. That's why I'm having issues here, Cal.
Okay. Do you want me to put myself on, or you got it?
Yeah, if you can see to put yourself on there. I found you. If you want.
Well, I guess these new stupid things for a
Here.
Roll20. It's like,
There you go.
wait a minute, what's that? Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Okay, so is that
That
everybody?
little eyeball with the exclamation point on it mean I'm still invisible?
You shouldn't be invisible anymore.
It was, yeah, but
You wanna take that off him.
You wouldn't be invisible now, but yeah. Hold on, let me see how I get rid of that eyeball. That's not that eyeball.
So is there any writing of runes or something, pictures on the tomb?
Yeah, there are.
You know, DM shit on the tomb.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, each of the five stone stairs leading up to the place is about 18 inches high, and the mausoleum floor, like the top level of the stairs, is more than 7 feet above the surrounding earth. The braziers are lit by what appears to be some sort of magic and generate no heat. We got everybody on the map.
You got
Whoops,
Gold
dang
Sneezer, you got Gregor, you got.
Just got rid of Kellen.
I am not the thief. I don't hide easily. There we go.
Where's Spike?
On your shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, he's underneath, partially underneath your token.
Yeah.
But
He's above your token on my
Oh.
screen.
nope. Mm-mm.
But Spike
Too,
likes you.
too nervous. Oh, if Spike comes to weird him, he's gonna be like, get him off me.
All right,
Like
he'll go
really,
over.
like.
I hate fuzzy things.
He does not like animals. Sorry, Farkas.
So-
He was really uncomfortable with you.
So, all right,
Um,
then Spike will go over and kind of hang out with Silverhorns then for a little bit.
there are no.
Yeah,
The
let's-
Silverhorns mind Spike?
He's good.
There are
Okay.
no. Hold on one second.
Just wait till you try to get him on a horse. That's gonna be fun.
What is Spike, by the way?
Arctic Fox. Just he's kind of like a familiar, but he doesn't do anything except be a pet. So he doesn't want to go ahead.
He's more like a pet than a familiar or anything else.
Right.
Okay,
But he does seem to regenerate when we kill him. So he has that aspect of him. But yeah, he doesn't want to scout ahead.
But
Yeah. He doesn't want to scout ahead. He doesn't want to, go and take any damage. He wants to just be there and be fun for the party. He's not providing any bonuses or anything for anybody, unless the DM decides at some point he wants to make him do that. But currently he doesn't.
Okay.
I know in my mind, the most he would do would be like, "Oh, here, take this letter to so and so," or like, "Put this rope in your mouth and jump across this." Little things, I guess.
Right, and he could probably, if he felt brave, he could probably be a distraction. Bark, bark. What does the fox say?
Oh my god, you ever heard of fox? Oh, they're loud and creepy.
Yep. Yep.
I have, but it
Yep. Yep.
wasn't creepy.
Well, the ones in Norway were.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess Arctic. He probably is a Norway fox.
I think.
Oh, he's
it's
a Norway
gray
fox, so
I'm not sure.
he can read the frost giant then.
There you go.
Gosh dang it. Hold on.
Don't come in here. This is the tomb. You guys stay the hell out.
Hey, there is no no. Yeah, Spike. Right, there.
like the Swedish chef.
Coconut chicky. Okay.
Y'all thought you were getting D&D.
So, so you do not see any type of writing or anything on the outside. It's pretty plain and nondescript. There are like sort of bas relief carvings of like giant battle axes to either side of the door. Other than that, pretty nondescript. You do see
Where we had it.
what
That's
appear
like
to be frost giant type runes, which aren't so unlike Viking runes. But they just are kind of like coating the bottom of the bottom perimeter of the building, and they're kind of like just like a funerary lament, or like a what do you call it on the gravestone, epitaph, kind of like an epitaph.
Epitaph.
Yeah.
Ah. He's now dead. Let's go get drunk.
Yep.
Well,
So
I
why
can
are we here?
Anybody? I don't know.
take a look at the doors for any potential damaging effects they might have.
I want to cast magic awareness to make sure there's no magical traps or anything on the doors, no glyphs of warding or anything.
Okay, we want to put that. I was gonna say, you want to put that up in the thing.
Yeah, it should be sending over the chat.
As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to. Okay, so I believe the torches are conjuration, or could be illusion. Hang on one second. Double check. Where's my thing go? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's a spell.
Well, we could tell if they're illusion if we run our hand through them and they're not there. They're probably illusion.
Does it burn? I mean, I could do a knowledge arcana.
It's evocation.
All right. So I guess we got all the people who are detecting magic and detecting traps doing that thing.
Yeah. The
Yep.
doors don't seem to radiate any magic per se.
Hmm.
No, Marcus, it's okay to check the door then.
So Farkas, you gonna go up and check the door then?
I'll move up to the door, and that would be. I believe that's a stealth check, if I'm not mistaken.
If you're being stealthy,
So
Or a sleight of hand.
to check for traps.
Yeah.
is it well whatever you say, Brian.
Yeah, if you want to check for traps, you can make a sleight of hand check. Or if you
So-
have thieves tools, you could use your thieves tools and you could also do an investigation check for traps.
Well, for sleight of hand, I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Just to see
So-
if there's anything
So
there.
the difference is this. So like if you were using investigation, which a lot of times I would have you do, it would be kind of like you're looking along with things. You know, you're
Okay.
checking out everything. For sleight of hand, since you're using sleight of hand, I would say that while you're looking, you're kind of running your hand over the surface of different areas, kind of feeling around to see if there's any kind of abnormalities in like texture or like the
Like a
masonry
tripwire
or anything
or-
like that, or tripwires, maybe anything like that. And but you're essentially you're using your hands, kind of thing. You're using your
Okay. I can make an investigation check as well. Just
Well, no, you already did sleight of hand. That's all good. You don't notice anything. You do realize that the doors are made out of a heavy bronze. So, if there were to be a trap that you didn't detect, like say inside, that you couldn't see or get to, heavy bronze would hurt.
slammed open.
If it
Wow.
fell on you, you mean?
Yeah, like if it fell on you, heavy bronze would hurt for sure. They're like
So
almost
while these
20
guys
feet
are doing
high and
this-
they're heavy bronze. So
Probably
So,
several
I-
inches thick, 5 foot wide, probably several thousands of pounds here
oh yeah.
hanging up. Be one flat kitty.
Yeah, it'd be.
So Silverhorns, you guys want any snacks? While these guys are doing this, I'm just taking a little snack. Offer some crisps to Silverhorns and UA.
What's
So
that?
the way seems to be clear. I don't detect anything. Are the doors locked?
They don't seem to be, but you don't see any locks either. So you just see a pair of like brass or bronze type of handles.
Okay. You said those are like the shape of battle axes, or the battle axes are emblazoned on
No,
the door?
the battle axes are carved out of stone on the walls,
On the
like on the
outside.
to either side of the door.
Okay. So doors are pretty much solid bronze, smooth with
Yep.
handles on them. Okay. How high up are the handles?
They are reachable, but they're probably a good, I don't know, 6-8 feet up.
I can reach it. I ain't touching it.
Yeah, you guys can.
I will
both-
gingerly take a single crisp and like, is this peasant food?
It's spicy food. I mean, hey, who doesn't like spicy food? You seem like the spicy type to me. They're crisps. Everybody loves crisps.
What is it? A vegetable
a-
or an animal?
It's corn. It's lime flavored, flaming hot Doritos. Corn chip.
Takes another one. He's looking at it like,
So these doors are about as tall. The handle's about as tall as I am. Than above me. I'm 6'2".
Yeah, so they're so the the handles are probably the bottom of the handles are probably right around 6 or 7 feet, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, Apollo says that he's certainly one of the strong guys, and uh, well, if you guys need it, I could. I'm one of the strong ones. I could possibly try to open it.
You can
Um,
Go
see,
ahead.
also you can see Gold Caesar back there sneezing and kind of rubbing his hands together. He, excitedly, like he can't wait to get in this place.
Do
Okay.
they open in or do they pull out?
Um, God,
There's
a
handles
bad,
on the
there's a bad
outside.
joke there, Dan, and I am so mad at you right
What?
now. they appear to open outward.
So towards us.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah, you
go
gotta
with
pull out.
Frost Giants never pull out, but anyway, so. But
Uh,
all right, but okay, so yeah, they appear to
Apollo
open
might be
outward.
offended by that. Let me see. So, Silverhorns, you're pretty strong too, aren't you?
Yeah, I got a
Maybe
15
the
strength.
two of us get together might be able to try to open one of these doors.
Okay, well then I will back up off to the side over here.
Yeah,
Um,
I can do an athletics check to try to open the door.
Okay.
yeah.
hmm.
And if we could do two of them, I'm trying to see how tall half elf. All right, if he's a normal half elf high, he might be. Silverhorns would certainly be able to reach it more easily, I think.
Yeah, I should be able to.
But if Apollo could give him aid, do the help action, and try to brace him or whatever, letting him stand on top of him so he could get a better grip, whatever would do so that he could give the assist.
Okay.
Are you gonna need more assist?
Make a whoever's going to do the the roll, make an athletics check. Is that you? Is that Silverhorns?
Yeah. Oh, I was already at advantage. Why am I at advantage already?
I don't know,
Uh-huh.
but you got 7 and 7 and 14 and 14, so I don't really.
Yeah, I
matter.
know.
I'm gonna move.
I rolled
I'm sorry.
twice, and I didn't realize I was at
I,
advantage.
I'm moving Apollo up. I accidentally moved you up, Silverhorns. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I need to be there.
Okay, so
I can't move myself.
so with Silverhorns, you actually that 7, you actually you pull, but they barely move.
I'll be like, we might need more help.
Hey, well, let me try it. I will. I'll give it a try, and maybe you can assist me.
Do
All right.
Apollo, try it. Give it a try.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to go down. Where's that? You should come on. Athletics should be there.
Top of the list on
Oh, there we go.
skills. Yep.
Yeah, I get stuck on acrobatics. Okay, athletics check from Apollo.
Da-da-da. It's not butter. 10. Oh no, 22. Okay, 22. Okay. Okay. So with that, you guys are both able to swing the doors wide open,
They open with a pop.
and kind of a grunting pop at that, because it's kind of like metal on metal, and it was had kind of almost fused together kind of thing,
Yeah.
Right.
like oxidized or something in between it, and
That
then
grinding,
once
scrapey,
it gets
squealy,
going, once you guys break that loose and there's that pop, it's real easy. It swings open real easy, like
So Apollo pats you on the back, Silverhorns. See, we make a good team.
Yep. Good job. I loosened it up.
I have no idea what
I
Apollo's
loosened it
personality
up
is,
for
so I'm
you.
just going to wing it.
I know he says we've corrupted him. So
Oh,
UA
that's
just
true.
rolls his eyes. Like when you say we're a good team, he's just like, "Oh my god, I can't."
All right, that's true. Then he gives Silverhorns a wedgie if we've corrupted him. An iron wedge.
Okay. And you guys
Anybody
head
want to
into
check
the
for
tomb.
traps in here?
I guess so.
Farkas, did you want to go in there and check for some traps, or somebody else want to, or what?
Before
I
we
think,
step on the.
If they want me to go in first, I can go in.
That sounds good to me.
Yep.
I don't know about them, but I always like having a guinea pig. I mean, test subject. I mean,
Rogue.
a rogue. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's what I was gonna say.
So that would be what they call an investigation check, correct?
Yeah, go ahead and do an investigation check. I guess it depends. If you're gonna like just kind of be feeling around, then you might be able to do a sleight of hand. But just do an investigation check, and it'd be
Well,
the
sleight of
rules.
hand I'm much better at than the investigation.
The expansive
So
stone
you're down on
tomb.
your hands and knees.
The expansive stone tomb is lit by tall sconces of yellow flame. Um, the interior remains as cold as the outside. Near the east and west walls, you see two bronze pedestals. Um, as tall as a man, each holding a monstrous skull.
You mean monster is big or of a monster?
Just like of a monster, but I also think big too, like very big, like but like some kind of monster. Um, not sure what.
Big monster.
Something
Something
big.
monstrous.
Something big and monstrous. Yep. Um,
Creepy.
A monster core.
Monster
Monster.
core. Does it
Uh,
have tentacles?
you hear Spike kind of go, and you kind of Farkas the hair kind of stands up on your hackles there on the back of your neck there.
Like, what is it, boy? Is Timmy falling in the well?
A long scroll of vellum flows down from the top of each skull, or the top of each of the pedestals. Uh, so like, it almost looks like it's pouring out of the mouth of the skulls, kind of thing. Um,
Uh-huh.
and it details some story in apparently some sort of ancient language. The center of the tomb is dominated by a huge stone sarcophagus. An ornate axe, larger than any man could wield, rests flat against the north wall,
Oh,
almost 10 feet above the floor.
oh, I want one of that.
Hmm. Smexy.
Something's not natural here. I'm getting kind of heebie-jeebies.
And Spike doesn't want to go into the tomb.
Well, that's okay. All right, that's okay, Spike. Does it, to the rest of us, does it smell, your typical dank and dark and tomb-like? Or is there more to it,
Yeah, it's
cinnamon flavor?
pretty dank and dark and tomb like. The smell is not like there's not one of like specifically like death like you would associate with like a fresh tomb. Like it is long
Right.
since. You can tell this tomb has long since been visited, cared for. There's not like a huge layer of dust anywhere. It is well preserved and well cared for.
Okay.
Hmm.
You
Does it
figure
feel
you
evil?
figure you figure with the with outside and with the way the snow spotting up here and there and the other thing, you figure that probably nobody's been here in close to a 10 day at least though, so
Hmm.
it's not it's not a huge
Not visited regularly, but like once every 2 weeks or so, probably.
yeah, and a week in Forgotten Realms is a 10 day, so it's 10 days long, so at least in a 10 day nobody's been here, at least in a week.
Well, for sleight of hands, I rolled a 24, but I'm just inside the doorway here, so I really didn't go much farther than that. But that's. But you said I'm getting kind of the heebie-jeebies feel.
Yeah. Um.
I would like to just taking the cue from Farkas and from Spike. I'd like to just kind of see if there's anything just that I pick up from a sense standpoint. The undescribable. See if I perceive anything that seems awry, or just got to get any indication of that.
Okay, so you gonna kind of like move up into the tomb a little bit, or just outside it, kind of, or
Yeah, I'm gonna move into the. Yeah, let me move the.
into the
Let me move this
doorway?
out of the way. Yeah, into the
I was just
doorway.
gonna
Right.
say I wouldn't mind moving into the tomb as well, and I need to know: am I feeling a warm, fuzzy feeling, or is this like a
I'll just
really
move up.
creepy?
For you feel a feeling of, for lack of a better term, almost of reverence. Uh,
Ah,
you
I'm home.
realize somebody that must have had great accomplishments and who is well loved by their people rests here,
Hmm.
almost to a point of worship.
Yeah, I'll move in too.
I
If
don't
nobody
know
wants
if
to
we
move
want
me.
to fuck with this.
What was that?
I
UA?
said I'll move.
No, no,
Oh yeah.
UA. Tina, what did you say?
Oh, UA says out loud. I don't know if we want to fuck.
Spike does not want to go in. He will
That's why
if
I
you
put him.
call
No,
him in probably, but you're fairly certain he will if you call him in. But otherwise, he kind of basically does kind of one of these things, Rich. He kind of does like
let me go to I can.
So you're
basically
like
like
pacing back and forth, like, oh my god, oh my
yeah,
god.
basically like this. He's just going in a kind of a circuit.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not really into tomb robbing, which is kind of what we would do here. I mean, I don't know what else. Of course, we found an interesting vampire the last time we popped open the tomb.
Oh god, that guy.
So
I should have
make
killed him.
So
so since you guys are kind of like looking around, if anybody has Arcana,
Youth.
well, we all have. We can all roll it.
yeah, if anybody well no, if anybody has it, um, then you could make
What
one.
did I get?
Um, you know that the axe is probably magical.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want the X.
And the scrolls may be magical
Oh,
to
nice.
some degree too, but you're not 100% sure. How long does your magic thing last, John?
I think it only lasts a turn.
That turn,
I
yeah.
think.
Okay. Yeah, so until the end of your next turn. So you guys, so when they open the door, you can tell that there's those scrolls have magic and the axe has magic.
All right.
That's about all. And that's about all the Arcana check would reveal for you. For Slag though, you
It's Apollo but it's still under my name. But
okay. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
Apollo zeroes in on in the haft of the axe. There's something particularly interesting in the haft of the axe that catches his attention.
and this is the really big ass axe.
Yeah, yeah. It's a probably 4 feet tall.
Well, this is the one that is too big for a human to lift, right?
Yeah, well, too big for a human to wield. Yeah, pretty much. And it's
Yeah.
about 4 feet tall and it's hanging 10 feet above the floor.
Wow, that is one fine looking handle.
The ceiling in here has got to be every bit of 30 feet high.
I haven't seen a handle like that since I can
Is it
possibly
like-
imagine.
On the wall hanging or hovering?
The looks Apollo's getting right now. Like you
first,
whoa.
I think it's mounted on the wall.
At first, you think it might be hovering, but then you realize it is mounted on the wall.
All right.
Particularly, what catches Apollo's eye is in the base of the haft. There is a small stone, small compared to the rest of the axe, and it is a gem, like attached to like what would be the pommel.
Looky there, there's a gem. What color's the gem?
I want to try to jump up and grab the axe.
It's kind of a blue gray. You're gonna
Do you
try
need
to
a
jump
boost?
up and grab the axe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where is this axe at? I'll move him in.
So
Oh.
yeah,
Paula wants to know if you need a boost,
well, it's
Mr.
not too
Silverhorn.
hard. You're what? How tall? 6'4" or
6'10".
6'10"? Yeah, it's not too hard to jump up and grab an axe. It's only 10 feet off the floor, so.
Jump up and grab an axe.
Let's see. Here's where initiative thing is. Okay, already.
So this thing in the center, is this a sarcophagus or is it a statue or?
Sarcophagus.
It's a sarcophagus. So there's the axe. I'm just doing that for now.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna represent the axe on the wall. So
It's a
you
nice
jump up.
axe.
You jump up and grab it, and you're basically hanging from it, mounted on the wall.
It's a two-bladed axe like you're showing.
Yeah, yep. Double bladed
Nice.
battle axe. Yep.
It'd be like trying to pull it down with my weight.
How many
much do you
pull-ups
weigh?
do you think he can do?
How much do I weigh?
I think he can do. I think he can do 4 pull-ups.
Just a second, I'll get over to that page. 318.
I think we need the other two NPCs inside here. 218? Who weighs
318.
218? Oh, I was gonna say, if you weigh 218, you are a really skinny Minotaur.
He's a Skinator.
Skinator. No, you know what? He's one of those models that he walks down the runway.
Minotaur man, I am a model.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Actually, I should,
Modeling
I should
this
probably
year's
weigh
horns,
more.
we have
I
three
kind of
horns.
regret that weight because I didn't really see a Warforged weight chart. So
All right.
So Apollo's over there just in case he can help. He's kind of. I don't think he has any ideas, but he's sort of, you know. Can I help you, Mr. Silverhorns, and with anything?
yeah, grab onto my feet and pull.
Okay. So he'll grab onto your feet and pull. I apologize to Scotty. So do you want me to roll
I'm going to be desecrating this tomb. Or
Yeah.
not?
So make a
That's something you guys
athletics,
agree with.
athletics check for one of the two of you.
But I want it, the axe.
At advantage.
Okay, well, do you want to do it, John, and do it at advantage from me hanging on your feet?
Sure. Let's see. 1. Hope it's better than last time. Oh,
Yep.
hey, about that. 24.
Yeah, nice.
All right. So
You net 20'd it.
it breaks free from the moorings or whatever for the mounts on the wall, and you drop with it. And as you drop with it, it's very heavy. It's I mean it's huge heavy. Hang on 1 second.
You can help me after this, Brent. From what I know from Apollo, he would have a little bit of misgivings, maybe, but he doesn't know this tomb or this, this group or reverence. So I'm not sure he would be reverent toward them. He's kind of anti-noble and stuff anyway, and he might want to help himself with this group. So I'm thinking he'd kind of be okay with it.
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. This comes to role playing, and I'm not.
This place is so well cared for. When they find out it's been tampered with, there people that maintain this are going to be pretty pissed off and try to find out who did it.
We'll
Oh,
leave
yeah.
traces. We'll leave traces of the Drow, and they'll think it's the Drow.
You ain't holds
Yeah,
the
we'll
head
leave
up.
the head. We'll leave the head 'cause
It's not enough.
we all
that
know
we're
the Drow
thieves.
leave their head around the
It's,
place.
it's not enough
I
that
think
we're
these
thieves.
people
We'll be
that-
underhanded about it too.
I think people that are going to be coming after us that service this tomb are going to be much larger
So
than
okay, so you drop down, and Apollo and Silverhorns are standing there admiring this axe. Apollo specifically zeroing in on the pommel, and you could hear a pin drop for a second, and all of a sudden you hear the sound of stone grinding against stone.
There you go.
Yeah, the sarcophagus is opening.
And you see the sarcophagus open, and out stands a large, what looks like a frost giant skeleton.
Oh,
We could try to talk to him.
And he grabs the ceremonial axe that decorated the top of the sarcophagus and picks it up and gets ready to attack you guys.
Is Silverhorn still holding on to the axe?
Silverhorns is holding on to that. Yeah, but he's not holding on to the axe that the guy has. There was a ceremonial one on top of the sarcophagus. Remember?
Oh.
Mm.
Sorry. I imagined him lifting Silverhorns in the air. Okay.
No,
Never mind.
no. He might would go for that though, so that is a possibility. So it's just something to keep in mind. He just grabbed the nearest axe that wasn't occupied. So go ahead and click on your
Okay.
tokens, and don't forget to roll for initiative there.
All right.
Okay. Do. Click to roll the dice.
Hmm.
Okay, that's Apollo first, since I had his sheet up. Give me a second to open up Slag. Where is Slag? He's underneath the sheet. Ah, there we go.
Oh, sheet.
Well, the one is better than the other.
Yeah, let me get Thyron here.
Okay. Oh, darn it. Now I did it.
Okay, that last one is Thyron. Does somebody need to
We
roll
know
for
that Thyron's
Silverhorns?
a big token.
I rolled. I just can't click on my token, so it won't go over to the tracker until
That's
it gets
fine.
moved over there.
That's the other thing anyway. Hang on. Do that.
Oh, that's right. Were you running him, Brian? His token?
No. What did you roll though?
19.
I mean, I
So
guess
9.
I could, but it'd be helpful if somebody else could do it too.
I can do that. I'm just you did it last time, I think.
19. Oh, you don't have a dex tiebreaker. What do you know? What his dex is? Anybody?
16.
16. Okay. All right. All right. All right.
Like, this is
All
going to
right.
take a little bit with all the.
Right.
Mm.
So
And then, Teeny, you got Thyron, right?
Yep, I just 8.12. He should be up
Would
there.
you rather run Gregor or would you rather run Silverhorns, Richard?
Silverhorns is fine because that way John can tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I won't have to guess.
You want to guess what?
Right.
Oh, wait, I'm
You want to
sorry.
guess what Gregor's gonna
13
do, kind of
buttons.
thing.
What's Gregor gonna do? Probably stay away from UA.
All right. So, Gregor, Gold Sneezer, this guy. Oops.
I imagine Spike is yapping his fool head off.
Mm.
You stupid humans!
Humans.
Death to thee, human slime. I don't know if you guys are.
Knowing that
Have to be this years
nobody is
old.
actually a human, but
I would say that you have to be this many years old to understand that reference, and also be a huge nerd probably too. So that wouldn't hurt. No, it's from Yankee Trader, that old BBS game. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay,
Oh, my minion moved.
my minion moved.
I hate it when
That's
that
what
happens.
UA thinks of him as. You're my minion.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Why is the turn order different? Oh wait, it's there. There it is. Maybe. All right, so Silverhorns is actually going to go first. It looks like.
yay!
All right.
I got. Let me
Can
get
I
your sheet up
can I
there,
wield the
John.
gold axe, or is it too heavy?
What's that?
Can I wield the gold axe, or is it too heavy?
Do you have powerful build?
No, I don't think I do,
Okay, so you can
because I'm
wield
just
it,
for one.
but it is too heavy. So
Okay,
the
then
answer to both of your questions is yes. It is too heavy, but you can wield it.
I'll drop it and
But you'll be at
grab my own.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll drop it and grab my own.
Okay.
A bonus action rage.
Good. Are you gonna smack it with that great axe?
Yeah, with mine.
Of course. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Darn it! Let me click you on. I'm gonna click you back to normal. You've got. You do have an inspiration, just to let you know.
Okay.
You got an 11 um, and a 22, but
Oh, I got it. I can do it. I can do the rolling. I was rolling my bonus action or my rage still.
Yeah, he just needs to. He just
Oh,
needs to basically do his like move his token around and that. All right, sorry, I just got a
sorry,
phone call.
Okay.
my bad.
5 is. Let me just pop it up there.
Is Callan close enough to provide flanking,
Oh,
or is he not close enough?
I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, you're close enough
Is
to
Callan
provide. You're close enough to provide flanking.
okay?
Wow.
Against
I
All
thought
right. 5 is.
he was one size shorter than I thought he was.
Size shorter.
Yeah, yeah. Or he's actually. I mean, he's one size bigger than I thought he should have. Than I put him at.
Oh.
I have to check something too, real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So whenever a creature hits me with an attack, it takes 1d6 force damage.
nice.
Hmm.
Okay, is that what your roll was?
Yeah. Now let me roll for the great axe. I missed.
Yeah, this guy is also like he's huge, so you guys can easily get in his occupy his same space.
Yeah. So
You might have to be careful, as far as like when you're in his
Oh,
same
I'm
space,
flanking, right?
he
So,
might you are flanking.
yeah, you're flanking, and you also have GM inspiration. Just to let you know.
well, a hit with a 23, I think.
23 is a hit.
All right, you'll have to roll damage for
He
me,
doesn't
bitch.
appear to be wearing much in the way of armor. It's like mostly like ceremonial anyway. Uh, so
Crappy roll.
5 damage. All right.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah,
all right.
a 1 and a 2 for the great axe roll.
Oh,
Okay, and that's it for Silverhorns, right?
yep.
Okay, Gregor is outside. He probably doesn't see much of what's going on until this thing stands up, but I guess he would probably move up and probably take a shot at it, maybe. Longbow. 19. That is a hit. So 5 more. Okay, and then Callan. And you are flanking also, Callan.
Yeah, but I tend to not to hit with my rapier so much. I'm going to go and which this is probably I figure Thunder Wave it would be really hard to miss. I
Hmm.
don't think I don't think with the cube I'm going to hit if I can angle it so I don't hit Silverhorns.
Okay.
And if not, then maybe he can step back just a skosh.
Over here.
So do you have a cube there we
Yep.
can
One
Thunder
second.
Wave him with?
Yep. 1 second.
What's Thunderwave? Constitution save?
Probably.
Constitution or strength, I don't remember. Hold on 1 second.
Put up. That's John. I don't want to open John's sheet. I want to open my sheet. So many sheets. Yeah, I want to
Thunder
try to
Wave
get
is
the
10 or 15.
as far as what
The size.
DC.
The size. Area of effect.
Yeah, 15, I think. But I'll just put it down
There you
there.
go. 15
Yeah,
foot cube.
15-foot cube.
Okay, so you could. Yeah, I mean you could still angle it so it wouldn't hit Silverhorns. Just depends on where how you want it to go, kind of.
Yeah, it's directly in front of me. So is the thing. So yeah, that would be good if that's okay with you.
Yep, that's fine with me. It don't matter
All
to
right.
me.
Don't matter to me.
Okay.
And so let's cast. Let's cast it.
All right, and it'll be DC. It is a Constitution save. Uh,
15.
DC 15.
I
Ooh.
upcast it.
He made the save. So what does it do damage wise? Is 18 plus divided by 2, right? Is it
Yep.
half as much damage?
Yep.
Okay.
So
And he's not pushed. But
and he's not pushed, but it's like, hey, this was a one time when I upcast it when it didn't suck.
Right?
So too bad he made the save. And
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you on that one. You're probably glad he made the save.
yeah,
Yeah, because he
That's
might
true.
have
Because
crushed me.
he still would have went backwards, and Silverhorns is still behind him, and so is Apollo, kinda.
good point. Sorry, John.
All right,
Squish.
so
As we continue to kill our own party.
okay, so,
All right, I want to give.
oh,
I got to give inspiration to who's next in our order.
Farkas be next.
Okay, Farkas, you got bardic inspiration. Let me sing the song of kitties. Go get them.
Meow 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 meow. Okay.
Meow 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 meow. You played the cat.
All right, Farkas.
I am. How tall are these pillars along our sides?
The pillars go to all the way to the ceiling, and they're every bit of 30 feet, probably closer to 35 or 40 even.
Okay, I'm going to use some of my movement. I'm going to move some kind of behind one and still have line of sight with him, and I'm going to shoot my longbow at him.
Okay. All right. So you got a half cover on any given spot behind one of those pillars. All right. So go ahead and do longbow. You said you're gonna hide your bonus action hide.
Well, I'll go to after I shoot. I'll hide.
Oh,
My
okay.
bonus.
All right.
First, I got to shoot first. So
All right.
that's a D8.
Yep. But you could just actually click on where it says longbow in the thing if you want.
Yep.
There's longbow +1. If you just click on that, mouse over that, and click it, it'll roll damage for that. And then add your sneak attack because he's flanked. So
Nicky.
Yeah, he's
7,
flanked.
so 20 damage altogether. Nice.
Hey, way to go, kitty cat.
All right, UA, it's up to you. And then after you know he's going to get an attack. Okay, you're not very.
What about
stealthy,
Thyron? Oh, Thyron's not in there, is he?
Is he in the turn order?
He is. He was right next to UA inside the
Yeah, he's not in the turn order though. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Where is he on the map?
He was outside. He was inside next to UA. Now he's outside. Because I'm controlling him, so I moved him in.
I don't see him anywhere outside either.
What about Gold Sneeze?
Yeah, where did they go?
Gold Sneezer and Gregor are outside. Thyron is I have no
What?
idea where. So did you get rid of him on accident?
No, he was right next to UA, and then somebody moved him across over by Farkas. And I said, hey, where did my minion go? And everybody laughed. And then
I didn't see
now
him
he's
move at
disappeared. Yeah.
all right, so who moved him? Okay, so here, let's find him because he's not on the turn order at all. So does he go before you?
Hmm.
Or don't you?
Yeah, 13 point something or other. It should still be in the chat.
Hey Brian, if you noticed, I rolled a 1 for a 10 for my stealth roll for my bonus action.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I noticed. Yep. So nat
he-
ones and critical like a 1 and a 1 and a 20 are not critical successes or failures on ability checks by rules as written, and I don't play them that way either. It just means you did like the worst possible stealth check you could do, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
You
so
tripped and made a bunch of noise.
you might
Yes.
you might have stumbled and was loud, but it's nothing like super adverse.
I just want to put something
You're just
solid.
not stealthy, is the point.
That's why I went behind kind of the column there.
Like, look at him over there trying to be stealthy. We see this.
you're like, oops, glad I'm behind the column. You know, like
Like Scotty when he was trying to stealth up on us and he stepped on a
Oh,
branch and
out of
rolled
that
it.
bush.
My toe. My toe and I'm over yowling.
Marcus, that column's not as big as you think it is. I can totally see you.
Well, it could possibly keep him from swinging that big axe all the way through to hit me, though.
okay, so Thyron actually was supposed to go before Farkas, but we're just going to go down here to
He's gonna just go with his heavy crossbow.
just before UA instead. In this case,
What am I doing? Sorry, I rolled damage. Let me do the. There we go. That's the one we want. To hit is a 15.
okay, that is a hit.
You want to roll again, or do you want me to take the?
You just roll over the damage, like go over where mouse over where it says heavy crossbow in the chat window.
Yep, I'm on it. There we go.
Is he doing divine smite?
Whoever played him last must have been doing divine smite.
I probably did it, or I don't know.
He can.
So 13 damage instead of.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty big guy.
Yeah, he would.
All right, and all right, and then now then it would be UA's turn.
All right, I'm gonna upcast a magic missile.
To what level?
Up to a level 2.
Okay, so
As high as I can go.
So that's 4 missiles.
Did it go?
And by
It's not
rules
letting
as
me
written,
pick.
you just roll once, and then that's the damage for all the missiles. But I like to do them separate.
Okay, all right.
But I guess in this case, it'd be great if that was the damage for all the missiles. But I mean, you know.
Well, do you want me to roll it separate or not?
Roll it separate. Roll three more missiles.
All right, there's one. Oh gosh.
So far we have 8. Damage. Just do the same thing you did before. There you go. Another 8, and 10. There you go, and 10. Nice. Wow, that's some heavy-duty magic missiles.
Nice.
That's because you got that. What is it? A wand, right?
Fuck wand.
Or your mage
Yes,
blade. Your mage
he
blade.
has a sword.
Blade, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so 20, so 36 damage.
The kids nowadays are calling them swords, their guy.
It's not a wand.
It's a pokey wand. It's a pokey wand. Anyways,
It's my pokey.
Try to catch them all.
gotta catch them all. Yep. All right. So he gets a turn. I think UA probably did the most damage to him. He is going to step forward, inviting an opportunity attack from Apollo.
Apollo will. All right, I'm gonna swing with my sword thing. No, sorry. I'm gonna swing my sword at him. He doesn't see me, guys. Let's see. Longsword. Check.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
That's a miss.
Now, does he have? I've noticed he has like some other stuff he can do because of his sword.
Actually, no. Take that back. Hold on. Before roll again, because when he takes the opportunity attack as he's leaving your range, he would be flanked with Apollo. So, Apollo would be flanked with Callan. So go ahead and make that roll at advantage. Because it would have been right here when you attacked him. He would have been leaving this spot. Okay, so that's a hit.
Yay! Boink.
7 damage. Okay, and he swings at UA.
Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
Ooh, he didn't hit you. He swings a mighty thing at you, and it hits the pillar like right next to you. This one right here, and sends it like just blasts a hole through the pillar, and sends like shards of stone against the wall, and like basically little pebbles hit you, but not hard enough to do damage to you. And then it's Gold Sneezer's turn. And he comes up here like so, and he kind of does his little magic missile thing too, because that's his.
Oh, he's gonna try to show me how it's done, huh?
Not with that damage. So, but when he hits him, the thing like kind of collapses and collapses into a pile of bones.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Gold Sneezer. That's what it was. That's what it was. He was showing everybody up.
Good job, Gold Sneezer.
it's you got
So
it's not so
he
much
got the killing
how much
blow.
you hit him, it's where you hit him.
Gold Caesar's
All
Told
right,
you we
yo,
wouldn't
so
mess with this.
get all his hits.
all right, so now that we've killed the undead and are desecrating the tomb. Anything else you guys want to do?
Well, we got to look in the sarcophagus and see if there's any treasure buried in there. Of course, it's open.
Yeah. And then the other thing is so we you when he falls, the um Spike kind of comes in and kind of stands at the door and like looks around. And he comes in by
Yeah, see,
you notice he comes in by himself.
Mike approved now.
see, Spike. It was nothing to be scared of. Just a big giant corpse with a huge axe. It's all right, Spiky Spike. I give him one of the chips. He's a good boy.
That
Mo
good
Doritos
for
for you. All right. So the other thing is the basically um the scrolls are kind of like funerary rites type of thing, you know. Um,
I'll tell them. I'll tell everybody that they're magical. I noticed that when I looked in.
what was Apollo's Arcana check again? It's
22, I
right?
yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty high.
Okay.
It's a good one.
He realizes that the gem in the haft of the axe, the giant axe, is a luck stone.
Well, certainly wasn't lucky for this guy.
Nah.
He wasn't using that axe, but fair enough.
Yeah, it was close.
If
It
he'd
was
have
on the
been-
wall.
If he'd have been using that axe, then maybe, you know.
Okay, I have noted it.
Actually, hold on. If he was using that axe, he still would have missed.
So how
Ooh.
about the axe that he was using?
The axe that he was using is just a ceremonial great axe. Um, it, it's probably if you guys were to take it, it's rather large, almost like the other one, probably like 3-4 feet tall, something like that. But it is probably worth about 200 gold. But it's big and heavy and unwieldy.
I don't think we should be lugging this thing around.
I got an idea to kind of split the difference. Do we want to kind of try to put this Jarl back in his tomb with his axe that we don't want to take and cover him back up, and then just oh, who took the big axe? Who could it have been? So at least it's we're lesserly desecrating the
So
tomb.
make it
Yeah, well,
look like we
let's-
weren't here.
Let's check out the sarcophagus first. Make sure there's nothing buried with him.
Nothing.
We
big.
just
All
gotta
right.
put the axe back up on the hanging. You know.
Oh, you mean take out the gemstone?
Excuse me.
Yeah, just take the gemstone out.
All right. I just had a thought that
What is-
Silverhorns had a hankering for the whole axe.
It is a gold axe. It's probably worth some money.
You gonna carry it around?
It could very well slow us down a bit. And as you drag behind us, it'll leave a nice, obvious path.
I might have the carrying capacity to strap it on my back.
No, it's okay. I'm all right.
Really encumbered.
Don't wait up for me.
I'm fine. I can climb up this mountain.
So you're gonna search the
Sarcophagus?
search the
Yeah.
sarcophagus for anything, right? Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the things that you notice is that it is extremely cold inside the sarcophagus. It's got even a layer of frost around there. Inside, you see a small, dark-colored thing. When I say small, I'm talking actually like the size of like a muskmelon, like cantaloupe type thing, you know.
Oh,
Small to
okay.
a giant.
And it's a dark color and it's encased in frost.
Nice.
Oh, that looks like something.
Grab that up inside something, not touching it with my hands.
Okay, when you
That
go
could
to
never
Yeah.
grab
that
it, you
close.
realize the shape it is and such. It's you think it's some sort of long forgotten but preserved frost giant heart.
We think it's a heart,
A heart, yeah, frost giant heart.
Oh,
like
dinner.
a functioning
No, no,
heart.
no, 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 no. Don't eat it.
What?
Don't.
Don't eat
I
it.
don't
Someone
eat
just
anything.
went, dinner.
You said don't eat it.
Yeah, he just went,
I
dinner.
said, oh, dinner.
Yeah. And you're always like, no, 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 no. Put it in the bag.
Okay, there's also um uh, like a for lack of a better term, like a residue that you could, it's all throughout the sarcophagus that you could collect.
Oh, yeah, let's scrape that off and put it in some jars or vials or something.
Is that? I mean, is it like a frosty, cold type of residue?
Um, yeah,
We
it's very frosty and cold. Yeah.
we have 10 empty vials in our party treasure.
And you do notice that the skeleton was animated, so you know it was animated magic wise somehow. And you do notice that there is a almost a frosty, like there's a frosty quality to the skeleton too, and there's some sort of strange residue on the surface of the skeleton as well.
Is it possible to say was if this was determine whether this is a true undead or whether it was a magically animated corpse that was, the difference between would be
It was definitely a true undead, but it was also magically animated, so it's a little bit of the same.
both.
But
Okay.
essentially that you feel like if you were to scrape the bones a little bit, you might get a little bit of arcane dust off his bones.
Oh, who's not up for a little arcane dust?
And the coffin itself is kind of lined under the frost. You kind of see, like it's lined with 1,000 silver pieces. Basically he was kind of like laying on a bed of silver.
Heck yeah.
I'm putting it in party treasure. Are you going to be scraping some stuff off the,
Yeah, I think we should take a
giant?
couple vials.
All right. How many? We got 10 vials.
All right.
Well, you have different types of you have stuff
So
that's on the
roll
tomb
me.
and stuff that's on the corpse,
Yeah,
right?
roll me 4d6. Whoever's scraping the skeleton, roll me 3d4, and whoever's scraping the sarcophagus, roll me 4d6.
I would love to roll something if I could get this roll 20 to work. 1d6.
Hold on, wait. Silverhorns, are you rolling the 4d6? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I got the 46.
Okay, so then UA, you're gonna roll for the skeleton. You're gonna do 3d4.
Sure. So is it just /R?
/R space 3d4.
Base. Okay.
Yep. So there's was it 6, 7? Okay, so there's 7 vials. 7 vials of what was that called?
Magma.
Frost.
Gross.
7 vials of frost essence.
Frost essence.
And 6 vials. That's what you rolled. No, 8. Sorry, 8. You rolled 8 vials of arcane dust.
I haven't heard that word used in years.
You're welcome.
What vials? Oh, schmeck! Oh God.
Magma?
It just doesn't come up in conversation that much.
Only when you're scraping stuff off skeletons.
What kind of conversations are you having?
Is there anything else on the skeleton besides the axe?
No.
Okay.
The axe
Are you taking
itself,
the axe?
The axe itself is non-magical without the luck stone.
Right. I think
Uh,
we'll just take the luck
you can
stone.
just
I
take the
mean,
luck stone though, if you would like, or you could take the
Mm.
axe, and the axe it has the properties of a luck stone.
yeah, that is.
If you want to take the luck stone, it's going to require an Arcana check by somebody.
Oh, that'd probably be Apollo.
If two people are working together,
Oh, yep.
they could do it at advantage, and
I'll help Apollo.
Callan might even be able to give them some kind of
Guidance.
Inspiration or something.
not guidance, inspiration. Yeah.
Inspiration.
Um,
Once,
Traders.
once we gather up the treasure portion of it, I will start trying to get the skeleton back into the sarcophagus.
Okay. Also, Gold Sneezer and Gregor kind of enter the tomb, and they close the door,
Right.
and they say, "Hey, it's getting cold out. Maybe we want to take a rest here for the night."
We could do that. And I'll let Gold Sneezer know that those scrolls over there are magical if he wants to take a look at them.
And he kind of looks around. And he kind of like, well, maybe assuming that it's night. Gregor says that because
Hold on, let me help
it's
you.
essentially been perpetual
Arcana.
night for days now.
Right.
Right.
Different stages of night.
Right now it's night light, and tomorrow is going to be night heavy. Or night dark, night light, night dark. Oh, anyway. Night part 2. Okay, nice. Okay, you are able to extract the luckstone with no problem.
Oh, Apollo was trying to do it. So yeah, UA just kind of like
Oh,
literally kicked him out of the way.
I was saying, it just rolled under your name there, so I didn't know.
No. Apollo Slag already rolled for Apollo.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I thought.
Yeah, he did. He got 12.
And I said, hey, I'll help. So yeah, UA will boot him out of the way and say, nope.
Okay,
As he does.
So you were able to do it. You were at an advantage, but 22 is still your first roll. So. All right.
Apollo was trying to be too gentle. Well, you have to,
No, like this.
I don't want to break it. I want to just gently do this. Get out of here.
Well, if you rolled
Get out of the way.
If you rolled one higher, up to 17, like if you'd rolled a 13 to a 17, then you would have gotten it out of there, but it would not have been good.
Well, he got a 16 because he rolled the D6 for the.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you got a 9 and a 12. That's what, yeah, but I mean, yeah, okay. So I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
So we're gonna take a short rest, long rest, rest.
So you guys can take a long rest if you want. Basically, it's just a good spot, like, because it's it's a shelter away from, the wind and that kind of thing, and you guys are all set to, be safe in here.
Yeah, there's nothing like a tomb to make you feel safe and get a good night's sleep.
There's nothing threatening in here that you guys didn't already take care of.
I find it quite cozy.
In a weird way, it reminds UA of home, but she's not sure. He's not sure why.
No, puppy, don't lick. You won't like the powder off of these chips.
Right. Okay, so
if we're doing a long rest.
Yes, long rest. I have got Thyron.
Right.
Okay, now I gave you guys experience last time, right?
Yes, you did. I don't know how much. I have to go back and look at the so I can record it.
I was gonna say, are you guys ready to level at this point, or no? Or not yet?
No.
Depends how much you give us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much should we get for killing this giant or zombie skeleton thing?
This guy zombie skeleton thing?
Yeah, giant.
We have currently, assuming someone updated my sheet, 5,420 out of 6,500. So we're just short of.
Which I got
Pardon?
out. Well,
So you
Is that
guys get 185 XP each. But what I was wanting to see is, yeah, because okay, so clear 85 plus 1895 equals 2080. Yeah, so Gold Sneezer and Thyron
Greg.
and Gregor should all probably level, I would think.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Yep. And Thyron. Dun, 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 dun. All right, and then does anybody need to do anything while they're resting? How far away
um
from level are you guys? Do you know?
we're about 1,000 away.
Okay.
1,060. Or no, wait.
Yeah.
I need to attune to this ring of protection that I have.
That'd be good.
So I will be attuning. Um
What's the Luckstone do?
so the
Plus one to
Lux
everything.
Stone.
The Luckstone gives you +1 to attack rolls and ability checks.
Hmm.
Oh no, wait.
Ooh.
Maybe it's attack rolls and saving throws. I think it's attack rolls and saving throws. Maybe it's all three. I don't know. Yeah, one second. Luckstone. Oops. Wrong.
Well, you can make it whatever you want. It doesn't have to be the one that's in the book. You know.
+1 to saving throws and ability checks.
Yeah, ability checks. Okay, saving throws and ability checks, not
Not.
It requires attunement.
yeah, and it does require attunement.
so do we get the big old giant skeleton back into his little coffin?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, basically a piece at a time, you know.
We'll get him in there.
because otherwise there's not a whole lot of room to sleep. He takes up a lot of space.
He's lighter a piece at a time. So, are you gonna take this giant magical-looking axe type of thing?
The one he was using, or the golden one?
The one that Silverhorn stole off the wall to wake the guy up.
That's up to Silverhorns. UA is like, I ain't carrying that thing around.
I thought we were going to hang it back up on the wall.
Oh no, I'm not hanging it back on the wall.
I was say, how you gonna get it hung up on the wall? He broke the things off to get it down.
Well, a quick repair job.
Got some mason's tools.
Who's got that skill? Yeah,
or fly.
Mending.
Skill handyman.
I got repair busted stuff that we accidentally broke.
I was gonna say,
Skill.
Does anybody have mending, and is there a range on it, or is it touch?
I think it's touch. I don't got it.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
So somebody could stand on like Silverhorn's shoulders if they're tall enough, and maybe do it if they have
Right.
If they're strong enough.
No, mending.
Oh.
It's just a spell. But it takes. You'd have to stand on their shoulders for what, a minute or 10 minutes?
10 minutes. Yeah.
5605. Did you guys add your stuff?
Yeah, that's what I came up with.
Did
Okay.
someone add me?
We can
Yep,
get it.
I added to you, Silverhorns.
All right, thanks.
No
I'll get
problem.
Apollo.
But I got Apollo.
Oh, you got Apollo? Good. I was busy writing stuff down in Party Treasure, so
No, you're doing the important stuff. I'm just updating shoots.
I need to go
'Cause
back to the last session and write all that stuff down too. So.
I think we caught some of it. Oh, we asked a wonderful DM to make a list of all the info dump that he had given to us. Did you do that, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
no,
not.
No, I did not.
Why don't you get it to me and I'll put it somewhere.
Do I know?
Did you update my long rest too, Rich?
I think so. Hold on. I think I did, but I've been doing so many of them.
Yeah, I know.
Just
I,
double
I want to
check.
be sure. No. I appreciate it because it's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, looks like it. I got 3 rage and 2 magical awarenesses again.
Yep. Okay, good. I remember to do that.
All right. So what was the lore dump like? Yeah, I didn't make a. I didn't realize.
Okay,
I must have forgot about making something. But what was I? Were you wanting to?
we wanted to know basically with the detect thoughts, and we were questioning him
Oh, what
all
you got
about
from him?
what he got from him, all the information, location,
Yeah.
people. We found out that there was a boss, but a boss's boss too that we had to deal with. Found out some more of the reasoning and the motivation for him. And even though he didn't tell us while we were, didn't tell us all this while we were interrogating him, we forced him to think about it, and we picked it up with the tech thoughts.
Right.
Mhm.
So we're gonna just call this lore for now. We'll put it in everybody's journals.
There we go. Potion of invisibility, ring of protection, 2 garnets for 50 gold pieces each, 51 gold pieces coin. Jarl Jared was the guy that we
It's,
Alright. Oh, there's the XP you gave. Good. I'm glad you wrote it in the chat. Good.
it's the guy we just killed,
Yeah.
Jarl Gerald,
Yes.
or we
Yes.
killed.
Jared,
Jarl Jared.
I never liked that guy anyway.
Mm. Okay.
So you'll
This is
yeah,
the
I'll definitely
exciting
have to
part of
make
the
I'll
podcast.
have to definitely make a thing still. But one of the things that you basically you found out that there's a drow named Yoflid that is like a general or something that has been kind of thwarting you and sending people to thwart you. Um, but then you know that there's also another drow named Thizasta who might be
Yeah.
over and above that drow, and then they are also ultimately working for somebody even higher up. And you got
So is Yochlol spelled anything close to Yochlid or Yochlid close to Yochlol?
no, kind of, but not really. No, I did put that in the chat last time, but Yoflid is Yoflid, and Thizasta is just kind of like it sounds.
So I think it's THIZAEA.
ASTA.
Yep, ASTA. Yep.
It sounds like a soft drink.
It,
Try it.
like Fresca.
Yeah. Has that? It has that
it's when you mix a Shasta with a Zima. So,
with the Ziva for that underdark taste everyone craves.
all right, so um, you head out the next day.
Is there a thing on the roll 20 to indicate you did a long rest or no? Right. Oh, I see it.
On your sheet,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if you click it, it'll reset everything for you, so you don't have to do it by hand.
Yeah, I just it says long rest. I was just looking for like some tab or something. I didn't realize it's a purple bar that
Right.
actually says long
Hey,
rest.
Armin. I don't know if you're there still, but
The dog, the
lurking
dog.
while he's setting up his game. Oh, ad break ends. We're in an ad break. Okay, never mind. Now it's ending. I was just saying, hey,
okay.
Armin, if you're there, thanks for stopping in, man. It's been a long time since I stopped in and got to see you too. So he's another Twitch streamer that does painting, like mini painting, and he also
Ooh.
is in New Zealand where my friend Neil was living, and
Oh, New Zealand.
and he does a game. He does D&D games. He's part of the Greyhawk Collective. I think is what it's called, the Greyhawk Collective.
Oh,
Mm.
old stuff. Yeah.
It's a pretty cool thing, but I don't know if I get to be a part of that because we're doing Forgotten Realms, you know. It's our
Well,
Forgotten Realms
you have to
Collective.
go
We
to
need
New
to start the
Zealand,
Forgotten Realms
obviously.
Collective. Anyway, all right. So
Yeah.
you
Spike did sung the song of the ballad of Spike the Fox for everyone trying out new material.
all right. So you guys wake the next day. Nothing. The night is uneventful. Obviously, you guys would be well alerted to somebody trying to get into these doors. Even if you were all asleep, you'd probably be woken up by ka-chunk. You know, like But
What? We forgot to set watch again?
yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if you did set watch, but I'm saying even if you didn't, it wouldn't have mattered. Um. So, are you guys going to? Do you guys need to do anything before you break camp?
As we
Tidy up.
ready to leave here, I want to make sure we don't leave any tracks from us immediately, like near the tomb entrance.
Okay.
No, so
Okay, that's fair.
So did the lights go out when we killed this guy, or did they just still forever burning?
Uh, no, the lights are still on. Yeah, the lights are. Yeah.
All right. So that magic isn't connected.
No, the magic was not connected to him anyway.
Hmm.
Oh, the song of y'all, the big frozen soft.
Self serve.
He turned out to be soft serve. Yep.
They scraped him up and put him in a cone.
Yeah, that's right. Only got one attack, missed UA terribly.
Oh man.
All right.
We were scared of him. We shouldn't have been.
We were scared of him. We shouldn't have been. Is that what
Yep.
All right. So nothing particular before you leave camp there,
No, how heavy is that axe?
besides cleaning up tracks.
Yeah, cleaning up, tidying up.
Okay.
Folding the
How heavy
sheets.
is the axe? The axe
Yeah.
is. Hold on, I gotta look because I'm not 100% positive. 28 pounds.
Oh yeah, I can carry that on my back.
Oh yeah, you can
I'll
carry
take it.
That's
it.
nothing.
It dangles down to your calves, but no pun intended, because you're a minotaur. Calves.
Does it bang him in the rump
Minotaurs
because
have
it's so big?
calves. Yeah. But no, it dangles onto your calves. So,
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's got calves of steel since he's a Warforged.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ew.
he's got like Gorgon calves. Anyway, so yeah, so yeah, it's pretty big anyway, but yeah, it's easily carried by you.
All right.
If you had powerful build, I would say you could probably wield it too.
Right. Yeah, if I was actually Minotaur instead of just look-alike.
Yeah, or if you had something that gave you, something like that.
Right.
Make a note. Make a note.
Okay.
Yep. Need to find me a magic item that gives me powerful build.
All right. So you
I think a
guys,
belt. A belt would be good.
do me a favor, Farkas. Give me a survival check for like trying to cover up tracks.
yeah, that's we needed a check for that because
If you want, I can help him out, and we can do it at advantage.
Okay. Yep.
I'm not proficient in survival, but I'll give it a shot.
Oh, well, I
Okay,
am.
but do it at advantage.
Just roll it twice then.
Yeah. Yep. That works too. So 8 or 21. Okay, you're relatively sure that nobody's gonna be able to know that you guys were too close to here, anyways.
It won't be
And it depends
connected
on-
with us. No.
And and you can only eliminate tracks back to the bridge essentially. So
Yeah.
it's not that far. So it's kind of easily guessed that if anybody crossed the bridge, they could have came here, but they could have went 100 other ways too. So.
Do we happen to have any? I know we have the head, but do we have any like cloak or something of a drow shard that we could also leave?
Throw some
You
pieces
cut off a
of.
bit of. You cut off a bit of his white hair and leave it there.
Or I mean, if you had a hood, if the hood came along with the head, we could leave that.
No,
I
that's
think you
what-
guys might have a drow cloak. I think one of you might,
we have a drow chain, don't we?
but yeah, and you
Yeah,
have a
I'm
drow
wearing
chain,
it.
but
That's why I'm also wearing. Yeah, I
Okay.
could tear off a bit. I could tear off a bit of it, but I'm wearing the
well,
drow
what I-
cloak to cover the drow chain,
right what I
so
was
that in case.
Mhm.
Yeah.
right what I was gonna say though is if you cut the drow cloak, then it will cease to be magic.
Oh,
So do you not want to? You don't want to do that, probably is what I'm saying.
I
correct.
think he'd just leave a bit of his hair.
Yeah, we can leave some drow hair.
Well, you left a whole drow body across the river, so it's not going to be too hard to stretch for somebody to go, hey, there was drow near here. They're probably up to no good, like. But
Good
anyway,
point. We want to throw them off the track.
because people assume stereotypes and such, so there's that.
No, Drow are not known to be nice people.
Mm.
No, and they were actually planning on plundering this tomb anyway. We got that information out of him. So,
That's true.
Well, you didn't hear that he was planning on plundering the tomb per se. Is that he thought there might be something worthy of like
Right.
treasure wise in that tomb, because you guys asked. Him
But why
about
would
other
he even
treasure.
think that?
Well, maybe he was
Why
thinking
would he
of
even-
plundering the tomb.
There you go. I think that's a standard.
Hmm.
That's a natural, logical extension to make.
Before,
So
are we heading towards like another town or something, or are we just out and
You
about?
Tower.
guys are heading toward a little keep, like a little stronghold.
yeah,
Okay.
with just sidetracks to raid tombs.
Well, before we head out for the day, I'm gonna reach into my little pouch, Brian, and grab some of my stash. I only
Okay.
got like 2 days left, or two doses left, I should say.
Okay.
Okay, you can't
Well-
climb on my keyboard.
Doesn't stop my cat.
It's
Fuckers, you want some chips? Do you want some chips to go with that? Some crisps?
a big fat cat is
Alright,
what he
that's
is.
everybody, right? Yeah, that's everybody. Okay, so
That's Spike. This just looks like everyone.
Okay. Hold on one second here. Pull this book in front of me.
So there's no path. We're off the path and into the deep woods.
Once you leave the bridge, there's no real path per se that you can find. And you're heading through the woods, and you see the thick trees shift just within the range of your vision, and you hear the sound of panicked birds taking flight from the shadowy canopy. A booming
We were warned about. Go ahead.
A booming grandfatherly voice shouts at you in anger. I have had enough devils and dark elves. Flee my forest and tell your people to take their black magic and warfare elsewhere.
I think he's talking to you, Slag.
I think you're right. I will take the robe off and I will try to talk to him if you allow me to, and try to use my charm and personality to persuade him because I'm a bard and all that crap. So let me know if you want if I do that or whether we're fighting him.
Hold on one second.
Because I was going to try to talk to the corpse, but that was not going to work.
So, hold on one second here.
Yes.
Hold on. That's why I say hold on.
So, a needle pulling thread?
Say if he's opposed to the Drow, he's a friend of ours.
But I'm just letting him. Yeah, Slag definitely wants to try to convince him before we get into fisticuffs.
Right? That we're not Drow. We're not with the Drow. We're after the Drow. You can even
Absolutely. Yep.
So-
So, but so let me know. Just let me go. No, Brian. When you.
Well, you know what? I don't know. What are you saying?
I want when you're ready that I could respond to him and try to convince him that we're not bad guys. Let me know. You said give me a minute. So I'm giving you a minute.
Okay. So the source of the voice reveals itself as it speaks, a moving tree with an angry moss covered face and humanoid bodies hanging from its branches. It walks forward on thick tree trunk legs, moving quickly towards you, promising violence. And now you could try to talk to it.
Is he? Do I notice if the humanoid bodies seem to be Drow?
Some of them, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to
Some of them
say,
could be devils of some sort too.
ah, devil's food. Good grandfather tree, guardian of the forest. My name is Callan Slag Vorst. I don't think you've heard of me, but I'm a famous bard in other parts. Me and my companions here, we are pursuing the Drow and their evil ends. Where you see me arraigned, this is we took this off a dead Drow that we mercilessly beheaded. In fact, we're kind of in the habit of beheading pretty much any Drow that we can. So we are in fact headed off that way. We deal with them mercilessly. We ask for safe passage so that way we continue after these drow that are pursuing, and we mean no harm to you or your woods.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Yeah, that was meant to sound moderately persuasive. That's why you have a bard in the freaking group.
Okay. He you can see he's got like a big like essentially like a club. Uh
Okay.
it actually when you look it's actually just one of his branches, you know? And and he's like got it raised like he's going to attack you guys, and after you finish your talking he kind of like lowers it. He says, "Ah." And he kind of breathes a sigh of relief, and he says, "Then you may pass through." And he walks over. He kind of walks over to you guys, kind of, slowly, more slowly at this time, kind of just stepping over everything. He's absolutely huge, and he goes, "Here, use this to rid my land." And he like takes a piece of it, some it's a loop of green leaves and supple branches twisted into like a laurel crown.
Very nice.
And he says, and he kind of reaches it out and hands it to you guys. And I don't know who's going to take it, but he
Oh,
says,
me, I'm right in the front. I won't necessarily wear it, but I'll take the offering initially.
he says, promise me you will rid the land of those lost devils and drow and other things that mean ill toward the woods. And he says, and promise a vow to listen. He says,
I
he says, no, sorry. He says, and I promise a vow to listen for you on the wind.
uh, I'm gonna just not let anybody else interrupt with all their various things. As it, I take this vow to do this. This is in fact our very mission to go ahead and do this. And part of the things that I do is to write of the great, the tales of what we do and tell the stories, and you will be included in it, Grandfather Tree. Do you have a name you wish to be known by?
He says, my name is Brown Bark.
Easy to remember. Rhymes well too.
I'll take a knee and bow to him and tell him, "Thank you, Great Brown Bark, for passage through your forest."
He says, look, he says, I am not as I once was. And he kind of like looks at it, he kind of like gestures to himself. And you do notice that, his bark is somewhat twisted and he's got this kind of almost blighted look to him. He says, and my demeanor is not what it once was. He says, but I thank you for calming me this day.
Do you have a tale to tell, Brownbach? Were you once other than a guardian of the forest?
Um, he says, I have been accosted by some predators as of late, mostly those dark elves. And he kind of like looks like kind of motions towards some of his branches with the bodies hanging from him, and
Mm-hmm.
but also various numbers of diabolic influences, and he kind of motions toward the ones that look more like devils. And he says, I have encountered a few scouts, and I am determined to break them.
Are you wounded? Are you hurt?
He says, no, I grow quickly.
Very well. You'd said that you'd run into them. I thought perhaps you might have uh, gotten some injury from them, and so. But I'm glad to hear that you are well.
He says, I fear without a dawn, the laurel I gave you may be weaker than should be expected.
Can you tell how is the proper way to use the laurel that we may properly
he says,
smack down these scourge?
you must wear it as a crown. Um, he says, one second. And he says, and you must, um, you must give yourself to it. Um, so you know that uh, you have to attune to it, basically.
I was just gonna ask,
Check.
is that what he's saying?
Yeah. Um. So it acts as a staff of the woodlands that anyone can use. Like you're normally
And
a staff of the woodlands would have to be attuned to by a druid.
check. For those of us who don't know exactly what a staff of the woodlands does,
I am looking it up right now. Oh boy.
Right through the woods, if I'm not mistaken.
Can be wielded as a magical quarterstaff that grants a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. While holding it, you have spell attack roll. Staff has 10 charges for the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20 out of 1. The staff loses its properties and becomes a magical staff. It has some other things too. You can use an action to expend one or more of the staff's charges to cast one of the following spells from it using your spell save DC. Animal Friendship, Awaken, Barkskin, Locate Animals or Plants, Speak with Animals, Speak with Plants, or Wall of Things. Each one of these things takes up. You can also use an action to cast. Also,
Use an action.
pass without trace.
Oh, okay.
You can use an action to cast Pass without. Finally, action staff and earth
Oh, you're cutting out, Tina.
staff. I'm so
Yep.
sorry.
Action.
You basically.
Deafen turf.
Yep. You can use an action at one end of the staff earth charge to transform the staff into a healthy tree. The tree is 60 feet tall and has branches at the top spread out.
Yeah, you're cutting out real bad.
Magic.
Okay.
Am I?
Yeah. So
That's weird. Basically, you can turn it into a tree.
The tree has a 5-foot diameter trunk. Its branches at the top spread out to a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, radiates an aura of transmutation magic, target touched magic. While using the tree, while touching the tree and using another action to speak its command word, you return the staff to its normal form. Any creature the tree falls on when it reverses. Any creature in the tree falls out.
When it reverses to the staff, yep.
Yes.
Basically just they.
okay. Well, we can. So then, if you wear it as a laurel, the martial properties transfer to whatever your melee weapon is. I'm assuming, yeah. Or do you actually get a staff?
You actually get a staff.
No, not in this case. It's a crown. not a staff.
Yeah.
It's a crown.
You have to hit things with your head.
So
So you can't place it.
so you
Well,
you can't use it for attacking, but you can cast the spells from it.
Gotcha.
And you can make it turn into tree form.
so you have
Okay.
to plant your head in fertile soil.
But when you
Yeah.
when you unhook when you undo the tree form, it doesn't turn into a staff. It turns back into the crown.
Yep.
So basically, basically you would plant the crown in the thing. You wouldn't plant your head in the crown. You don't have to be wearing it to be attuned to something. You just have to attune to it. You might have to wear it to attune to it, but just because you're not wearing whatever you're attuned to does not mean you're no longer attuned to it. You're still attuned to it. Otherwise, you would have to reattune to things when you took them off every time.
And that would not be a good mechanic for the game.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Slow things down. Well, we can, decide who. Anyone could use that. So,
Yeah, anyone can use it.
So.
UA is
Can you
not
tell
wearing
me-
that thing. That's all I gotta say. He is
So
not wearing that.
In this case,
Yeah.
the crown only has 2 charges. Okay.
Mm.
So you can't even do all the spells that it can do, but
Mhm.
it says it will. It says it will regain 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. So when dawn rolls around, it'll recharge. However, what Brownbark is saying is since it's perpetual night right now, he's not sure that it will at dawn.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
You don't know whether it's actually a dawn thing or a time related to when dawn normally occurs thing.
Right. That's what the Treant is saying.
Ah.
Mm.
My Treant, she is just so nosy.
My Treanty.
Always wanting my Treanty. She says, why aren't you married yet? You need to lose some weight. Okay, so can you, Brown Bark, can you, so we're trying to pursue these guys to their stronghold. Would you know which way that is through your forest?
Yeah, he says the keep is far north, and he points north on the map, essentially, like behind him.
I don't have a branch to use,
Points
but
this
I'll be
way.
like, he points this way.
This way. Okay.
And is there anything that you would tell us about that we should be on the lookout for, or anything that on the way?
He says,
Be knowledgeable and
He says, be wary in the mounds north of here.
sounds good. Be wary for. Do you have anything more specific?
Nasty things?
He says, hang on a second. Here, let me look. He says there are dark creatures.
Like dark elves?
He says there are dark creatures, several, not yards, like maybe not miles, like
Meters,
several hundred meters away, or several hundred yards away, or whatever.
kilometers.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever. But
Some distance away, there are dark creatures.
Furlongs.
Probably undead.
Uh,
Are the mounds made over dead things? Are they? Is that what the mounds are?
do any of them have almonds?
no, there are no almond joys. They're just mounds.
But I want my mounds.
Well, some mounds
Some
have
people
nuts,
prefer
some
nuts.
don't.
People don't.
Hang on.
Some people feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Very frequently, I feel like I'm surrounded by nuts.
What the heck? Hold on.
Keep firing.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Having tooth pain.
We didn't take a break this time, guys.
Yeah, so we may actually quit here in a second, but we'll get you to the next spot here. They're not undead. He says he said it tells you that they're not undead. They're just some forest dwelling darkling type things.
Okay.
He doesn't know
Okay.
what they are.
Okay.
Mm.
So yeah. So let me put you on this next map here. Um,
Well, it's good that we didn't have to fight him unwillingly. Just to fight him.
oh
He's
yeah. Oh,
You
speaking of which.
persuaded him.
Hold on. I forgot. Let me go back to that thing here. Where is he? Is he right there? No, that's not
If
him.
we ended up fighting him, we would have been a bunch of saps.
Mm-hmm.
He might have tried sapping you.
Har har.
He's got he also has acid tears, but that's different. Anyway,
Can you take the turn order down?
did I or can I?
Can you?
What do you mean?
Would you please? How do I get the turn order? How do I get rid of that? It's floating on my screen. I've got too many. Thank you. I'm like, you keep seeing me look down. I've got my tablet here, the actual computer screen, so it's just I don't have a lot of. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, not a lot of visual landscape or not
No,
real
not
estate.
really. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
not a
So
lot of real estate.
385 XP. Wait, no. You know what? Hold on.
More than that, we were real great.
Yeah, because I figured that was real good. So we're gonna give you 425 XP each for talking to Brownbark.
425.
Yep. Hold on. It's gonna go in there
Yes, please.
in the chat there. 425 XP each.
6,030.
What?
We should have 6,030, I believe.
Ow, ow, ow.
If I get that math right.
And then we're gonna put you guys
That's
here
what
in
I
this
got.
next area. Um. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. It's no good. Gold Sneezer. Gregor. Byron. Callan. I need to put Spike down by you guys. Spike. Put Spike down there.
You got
Ow, ow,
Silverhorns and Apollo there.
I don't have anybody up there. Like I don't have any. Like
I'm sorry, I'm talking to
still
Rich.
in the process.
Okay, I'll get Apollo.
Working on it. Yeah, yes, I do. But I'm pulling them up because they
Okay.
didn't transfer. I had to re-pull up
Yep,
the.
I got him. I got him. It came up for me pretty quick, so I got him. Got him. I got him. I got him. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What do you mean you got him?
I updated his XP. Paula's XP.
So they're at 25. Oh, okay.
Pepsi Zero, not a sponsor.
Right? We're not sponsored.
I have Mountain
There's
Dew.
Diet Pepsi right now.
I have coffee. Sponsored by coffee.
I wish we were sponsored by coffee. I mean, wait, what?
Aren't all gamers sponsored by coffee?
Sponsored by caffeine.
Game of Fuel. Okay, so
Get people through
Can't
midterms.
see it. Oh, you can't see it. There it is. Oh my arm. Yeah, barely. It's a line-bound structure of caffeine.
yep, the Gold Sneezer and all of them are ready to level up. Oh wait, no, I didn't level up Gold Sneezer yet. Never mind. I didn't level up Gold Sneezer or Gregor. Okay. All right.
So you
Gregor
said
doesn't deserve it.
6030, right, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I got the right numbers on there. Is there a hole over here?
Yeah, there's holes in the ground. You see the dense wood open up into a small clearing dominated by a single great tree. So what you're looking at there is not actually a tree stump, I don't think. Hold on.
Is it like the tree itself?
Yeah,
and
I think
then
it's supposed to be like, I don't know, like kind of some sort of weird deal, like they're trying to show where the branches spread out to.
I was gonna say that's supposed to represent the canopy then.
Yeah, I think so, like, because otherwise it's like an upside down tree, guess. I don't know.
Mm.
It's an upside down
It's
tree.
actually it's a stump on top of a tree. I don't know something. Um.
Well, there
Don't
we
see
go.
that every day.
Right?
Anyways, old roots stretch out from the massive trunk before arching into the ground several feet away. Here and there are a few low mounds of earth, and they sit above the moist dirt. And around them, you see signs of some form of animal life.
Edges.
Badgers?
Everybody, make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
let us percept. Any day now, my character sheet.
Perception.
Or not.
John, can you do perception, or should I do that for you?
I got it. It's gonna take me a second.
Almost a 20.
No problem.
It was close.
Or we could pretend that we don't know, and we could do both, and you get the best of two. Oh, I thought he was.
And then, John, does Silverhorns have a survival skill?
Yeah, he does.
Does Gregor would have one too, wouldn't he? Yeah.
I don't know why it rolled in. It's supposed to roll perception. I was on the perception button.
Oh no, Gregor doesn't have survival. Wow. Okay.
Wow, I'm guessing everybody with the cat and the cow.
But I got 19 for my survival, but a 7 for my perception.
Okay. So everybody that got over a 12 on their perception check. So Farkas, Apollo, UA, and Slag. You all notice various holes in the ground in these mounds. They look like giant gopher holes.
I just whack-a-mole?
Yeah, like
It's
whack-a-mole.
gophers. Those lousy gophers.
That gold axe might come in handy.
Are you going to? Are you guys the four of you that noticed these? Are you guys going to point them out to anybody or everybody or whatever?
Whoever didn't see the holes, there they are.
Okay.
Well,
Watch out for the gophers.
animal barrel.
Don't fall.
Yeah,
in 'em.
UA's not going to say anything because in his mind, they're so obvious, how could you not see them?
Right.
It does not occur to him that someone could not see these things.
Okay. When you see that there's holes in these mounds, Silverhorns, you immediately know what this is. These are creatures that live in the woods, and they are kind of a dark creature. They're scavengers. They tend to like pull people under and pull people into their holes and devour them, kind of thing. You know that sort of thing. And they are essentially Morlock mounds or Grimlock mounds.
Oh, we've already fought Grimlocks,
You have
haven't we?
fought Grimlocks, yes. At least one. At least one.
Yeah. These.
Hmm.
Do you tell us that they're
I think there
Grimlock
was
mounds?
two. I think there was two Grimlocks that you fought when you fought them, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, we.
Grimlock mounts. They'll pull you in.
From,
Those guys.
From what you remember, Grimlocks are like a sort of a degenerate race of subterranean mind flayer worshippers. You just like you're not sure, but
More degenerate than this crew.
Yeah, they're just like they're essentially just just evil. They're like a debased mind flayer cultists, like and essentially they pull people down into the dark where they can't see, and then they kill them that way because essentially Grimlocks are basically blind anyway.
So they're kind of like warlocks from the Time Machine type of thing.
Yes, kind of. Yep.
Okay.
And that is where we'll leave off because it is 5:47.
Hello.
Quit early. Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. Anybody that's viewing, Armin, thank you. Very
Thank
good.
you.
And yeah. Until next time, 2 weeks from now, guys. Yeah. Hopefully
Yep.
Apollo will be back with us, and you'll be able to play too, and we'll be all here. and maybe we'll have one more person. Who knows? I don't know.
Ooh, you got somebody lined up?
There's a couple people that are interested. It's just the matter of
Hmm.
actually getting everything to line up like the stars. But
Ah.
Yeah.
May all your actions be bonus actions.
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. No, may all your actions surge. That's not so.
No.
So here. Oh, actually, here's something I wanted to say before we got off the stream though. Is I was talking with a couple people, and I'll talk with you guys about doing like a thing like Hollywood Squares. Did I talk to you guys about this?
Yes.
Okay.
I
So
don't
Yes.
yeah.
think Dan heard it though.
Okay. So Dan, you remember the show Hollywood Squares?
Yeah.
So I'm planning on doing like a D&D based Hollywood Squares at some point, and have the cast members fill the 9 squares, and
Okay.
we'll have contestants to get at pull the cast members about whatever, and so on and so forth. It should be pretty fun though. And then we're starting the Arenas of Blood probably pretty soon too, if we can. So it'll be something fun. But
So we're going to be in the squares. Are we ourselves or are we the
you're gonna be yourselves or the characters, I guess. I don't know. That's up to you, I guess.
characters would be
What do you
fun.
Yeah, characters might be fun. So we'll see. But either way, the questions will be asked to everybody, and then then the cast members will answer them to the best of their maybe the best of their character's ability. Maybe,
Ooh,
but
There
basically
you
that'd be
go.
fun.
all the questions will be D&D or fantasy based. Like D&D related or fantasy related.
If you had to see your character's ability.
Right. You have to roll
Or
an
with your
intelligence.
character's
You have to
personality.
roll an intelligence check, whether you actually know or not. You're gonna try to answer as your character.
Feature check or something.
Yeah, yeah,
If you want
magic missiles.
to answer wrong, you can pull persuade or whatever. Persuaded them.
All right. So
Fun.
all right. Well, until then, until 2 weeks from now, for this group, let all your actions surge.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.